when I was like saying I was a bad bitch last time, but it
must be Sunday chorus. I just got one question for you. Whose ass is this? Been a real nigga since I hit it. Yeah. Hit it top 2%. Wyoming in the building. Montana. Florida. Atlanta. FCR. I might spit on somebody. Yeah. Nigga, who man is this? Who? Nigga, who plan is this? It was me. Philly in the building.
Well, you're fine, man.
Why you 18 with the fat ass? Man, my shit so sick. So sick? Yo, shit basic. Okay. 4 men late 6. Okay. Each spot I spit. Okay. That ain't your bitch. Man, like he's so sick. When he on that troll shit. When he on that troll shit. Man, I'm all about my views. Okay. And I paid my dues. Canada in the building. The blue. Who's in the building, Cash? What yell from you? You don't get to yell, nigga. That's my job. Be the last thing you do. You thought I was gonna let you do that shit. Nigga, I will not lose.
I know you ain't gonna lose. Well, you the best, nigga. I'm just over here admiring you.
What number I'm on today? I'm on 14. Tell me I'm on 12.
Yeah.
Go Fridge! Go Fridge! Yeah!
I have no sense.
Never been ranked in the top 10. It's a button to switch up this code. It's the way books say. In the streets, I have all the crooks say.
Like wires. Hey! They gotta kick something for the town right. It'll happen.
Better bet on black. Shorter than most. Sit on stacks. And everything I say get matched to facts. I got the haters, but I ain't the
Oh, that's a new one, right?
Was always somebody's out there. They wanna tune in. Now watch the lanes when they clean them. Talk about that's my best friend. Go.
Best friend, that's my best friend.
That's my best friend.
Oh my God, this is what y'all came for.
Oh, there we go.
This is what y'all came for. Let me
That's
read.
everybody showing up for right here.
Woo!
You know that Harley Street?
Whose man's is this? Bitch! Because you thought it was, but it really is. It is the troll you love to hate, Clout God himself, the fat nigga your baby mama used to date, and by date, I had vaginal intercourse with her.
Oh.
I fucked your baby mama.
Wow.
Right next to me, you move up the way skinny. Okay? It's my guy, the slowest guy in the cool class, the blackest nigga that I ever met.
Wow.
Frigid who?
Frigid.
Damn! Oh, I think he's farted. It's stinking here.
Check your drugs.
This nigga was in the box. He got out of the box. Now he's in our box. Pause. Oh, yeah, we don't say pause no more. We say play with me, son.
Wow.
Cashmere.
I'm afraid of that.
Hello, sir.
I just want to say something because I know a lot of our viewers haven't actually been here. He is exactly as loud as you think he is.
Right next to me is the queen of all light skins. She has an elf ear, but that's personal. Comedian Randi Skye.
Yo, what's up? I don't have like a real, razzle dazzle screaming Randi Skye or nothing like that. But yes, I'm comedian.
You
Randi
know what?
Skye.
No, do it.
Go ahead.
What do you want me to do?
Do the Randi Skye.
I don't really
Say
have
Randi Skye!
Oh my God.
Randi Skye.
Yeah, you gotta like climax like, who's man? There you go. Oh, where my sis at? Sis, where you at, sis? The queen of all trolls, I raised her to be this way. And what we do is what we done, all right, okay, does it right.
What up?
Today is a sad day.
Why?
Before we get into it.
Oh no.
It's not sad.
Today
It's a
is
celebration.
the day that we put the word dick.
Oh no. What?
We are burying dick today.
Dick is gone, y'all.
Wait a minute,
But-
why though?
But here we go. Even though the word dick has been buried,
Oh, are you defending Dick right now?
like a phoenix arising from the ashes, we have a new term.
Oh,
Front hole.
I don't have a disclaimer.
Rubbing front holes together.
Say that at first though, because
Rubbing
being
front
the
holes
only
together.
woman on the panel for today,
Yeah.
when you say we're burying dick, that gets a little alarming. So
Right.
just come out front.
No,
you know?
we're
Front hole.
burying
Right,
dick
like, it gets a little-
today.
You don't want to bury it too much.
We and who's made this podcast?
You can go back and
hold zero
grab it.
responsibility
No.
for any outcome
You can
as
go
a
back
result
and
of
grab it
ourselves
whenever
on the
you
show.
Go read it one more time. I ain't too
Nah, I ain't read it. That came from off a muscle memory right there. Me and
You see how he flexed when he said muscle memory?
He doesn't have any muscle.
Fat. We already did the disclaimer. We gonna keep it moving.
What's the what's the random question?
I'm gonna direct this one towards Cash real quick. See who's here. Since he's here, you know.
I'm
Right here.
I
And
am
if,
here.
ladies,
Alright.
if you want to know, he is that chocolate in real life. Smooth, with a good complexion.
So let's say your homeboy hits you up, right?
Yeah,
His
my homeboy
gloves
hit
are
me up.
luxurious.
And he's like, he gonna come to your
Smells
house, right?
like honey and
Hey,
berries.
what are you doing, man?
He's talking.
All right, so look, your homeboy hits you up, right? Hey,
Well, ask the
I'm
question.
trying, nigga.
Shut your black
I'm
ass.
trying, but
You
you
asked
keep...
that goddamn question.
Look, man, your homeboy hit you up, right?
You got one job, bitch. For this whole show, you do nothing but ask this question. So ask it.
You know what? I'm turning my resignation this week. I'm done. Okay.
Jamal, you're up. Get
Jamal,
this
you up,
fat ass
man.
nigga out of here.
Come on, Jamal.
Nah,
come
just
on.
kidding. He's not.
All right, here we go. Your homeboy hit you up, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He said he want to introduce you to his new lady, his queen, his everything. You know, he give you all the little layouts, right?
Ooh.
He
Oh,
introduced,
lovely, soft.
and when she get out the car, you done smashed.
Ooh, that didn't happen to Cash.
So
Definitely happened.
Mhm.
so how do you tell him, or when do you tell him, or if you even tell him that you done smashed?
Immediately or never?
Silver.
Is that the only choices?
Production.
That's
When,
what I said.
production. When do I tell someone that
You done
somebody that
smashed.
they're dating I have smashed?
Right.
You told them, if not as soon as YouTube or just YouTube, or you probably tell her in front of her.
Okay, so I just had to get a real life thing because there's been a situation where this has happened before. I will tell you immediately.
Like, soon as she got the car?
But yo, son, I done fucked.
No,
Oh, wait, how many?
Wait.
It's better.
How many? How many?
I would tell-
F-words I got?
because I would say something like, oh yeah, you gonna, and be like, yeah.
But he already said this is his queen, his everything. You know, this is gonna be the one.
But if that's your queen and that's your everything,
Y'all can get through
you
that,
are
right?
aware that she had been with someone before you.
I got the best way to do it.
And
All right?
why not celebrate
today-
the fact that it was such a god?
So today we buried the word dick, and I just want to let you know that I buried my dick in your queen, but it was in the past.
That's how you let them know.
Yeah, that's how you let them know. Anybody got any objections? What does it say? You remember, if you write it down, I read it.
No, I'm not gonna
On
say.
my Mario whinings.
I don't wanna know.
Okay.
Oh,
You already know how much power
I
you
missed
got.
that reference.
You write it, I say it.
I missed that reference.
She
That's
on
what's
it,
up. That's what's
I don't
up.
want to know. Don't even tell me. Just
Why
don't
not?
even.
I want to know.
You
Like,
would want to know.
I don't want to
You
know.
wouldn't want to
I'm
find
a
out
fun
later.
guy.
no, introduce me. I want to know.
Obviously, I love the game of
Let me know what
basketball.
I'm getting myself into. I want to know
Um,
how high is the bar.
I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me.
Because I could be
in order
underperforming
for
and
me to
not
tell
know.
you about myself.
Oh wow!
I just can't give you a whole spiel.
Why are you playing this?
I don't even know where you're
Oh,
sitting
I heard
at.
it. The left. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Y'all gotta leave dog
Yo.
alone, man.
We will never leave him alone. How about you, Desiree?
He's right there.
Be glad you say. You be like, "Yo, girl, he done hit the box. That's not your king." That's my Desiree voice. I'm sexy.
You know what?
We got a white girl in the building.
I would, depending on how serious, I guess they are. Like, if they really serious, I don't know if I would tell, because females are a little different. Like, dudes can tell each other, like, yeah, I hit that, and then like they could probably just like You know, all right, cool. A female, you tell her like, I used to be with your dude.
I knew there's a reason why I liked you.
But if you as a female, like you be like, oh yeah, I used to mess with him, like that could ruin a friendship, even though it could have been like 10 years ago.
Right.
So I don't know, like I guess I'd have to guess how much I want to be friends with her before I tell her.
Secrets, that's what.
So females is like, don't tell me shit.
Pretty much.
I want to know.
I might
When you smashed her,
No.
keep it on.
Hold up, Dizzy.
Females want to know. You don't
hold up. I will say,
Find out in the end, all hell gonna break loose. I mean, just keep it 100. Come on, bro.
I will say, if you ask me, like if you told
Desiree,
me,
grimy now. Desiree, she's all cute and got her drink shirt on.
Oh, them be the grimy ones.
Oh.
The quiet ones. Them be the ones. You a PK?
I'm just saying though, if you ask me, like if you're like, hey, my dude said y'all used to, you know, be together, then yeah, I'll say yeah, but I'm not gonna offer that information. I'm not gonna offer it.
Production didn't like that.
I want to know though, right?
I'm not only gonna disclose.
You want to know.
I'm gonna tell you when I did it, what I did, how I did it.
Damn.
But
I feel like that.
All the details?
But Cash likes competition.
Hey guys, should I share the show to Changing Life Ministry? Yes or no? Thumbs up.
The fuck yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because they need to change their life.
That's a little bit of blessing for you today, Pastor.
Oh, yeah,
But Cash likes
And when they
competition.
open it up, the first thing they go hear is we buried the word dick.
They're gonna celebrate that.
Yeah.
And that's a blessing. And that's a blessing.
And then they're gonna find out when we
That's a
took it.
blessing.
The internet says yes.
Be buried in.
Uh-oh.
Blessing. Oh, we gonna catch the spirit in another.
Today we go.
No.
Sending home dick.
I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not doing that.
No?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going in
I
this.
tried.
I'm not playing with God today. Not on this Sunday.
Well, it's kind of hard to play with somebody.
Don't you do it. My mama might be watching today.
Oh, but you shared it to the Christian ministry though.
Do y'all have a rule on y'all show like no religion and no politics?
No.
You can talk about whatever you want.
Hey, you know, some people they don't like to dwell in those topics because you know
Let
people
your feet
feel
flat
strongly
flat.
about these things.
This dude said God's pull-up game was weak.
Okay, got it. I get the whole drift now. I'm here for it.
Why would you say that?
Because you
We
did say
just
that.
got over that. I just got out of Facebook jail for that shit, son.
You ain't real until you get out of Facebook jail a couple times.
Nigga,
Bro. I stay on the beat.
I'm fighting the case right now.
I don't even know where you're sitting
Right
at.
That's why we and any of our Phillies hold zero responsibility for the outcome as a result of ourselves on the show.
So we have buried the word dick today. And tell them what we're replacing it with, Cash, and why.
We're replacing it with front hole.
Front hole.
We're replacing the word dick with front hole.
Yeah, and the word vagina, but we don't use the word vagina a lot. I don't know why. We're straight.
Because we prefer to say pussy.
I just like the word
Look at the
giant.
camera and say that shit. Pussy. Yeah. Productions. I can feel the temperature rising.
Now I gotta put extra emphasis on every
Fresh?
piece.
No? You scared
Yeah.
or what?
Huh?
See, when
What?
you
What?
eat
Your wife
enough
wants you
of
to
it,
look in the camera and say the word
you say it
pussy.
different.
Want me to look at the camera and say the word what?
Pussy.
Pussy.
What word is that?
Pussy.
I said vagina.
I told you you've addressed her
Pussy.
like a woman. That's Miss Vagina to you. You don't call her
But when I
vagina.
say the word pussy, my mouth get wet. So I don't want to.
Hey,
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
I don't even know where you sitting at right now. Bro.
I just want to say one thing. Every time
I need it.
Every time y'all get quiet, pussy.
Okay.
I like this. This is gonna be a good show.
Shit.
I'll try to find
Hey,
music.
you know it's bad when production starts writing. Look, we're gonna finish first.
I'm gonna read it.
Pussy.
Oh, my mouth's wet.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a game show going on.
I feel like you are doing the wrong
Right,
thing
the
to
answer
fridge
now
right now.
Hey. Well, that was a question earlier this week.
Right. They just want me to read what's about to happen. And
Oh, she got him. She was.
but his front hole pick got him wiped. It did.
Oh,
He sent that pick way to Sacramento.
who was sending
We
that
literally went from
solicited
dick
front
to
hole
pussy.
pics?
Hey, and
Not bad,
let me tell y'all, from
but
Sacramento
not for a show.
to Charleston, we literally went from dick to pussy.
Oh, wow. You just gonna read it out.
Something's happening here that it shouldn't be.
Miss Vagina to you.
Oh, Miss Vagina. Listen, let's go to the chat.
I know what word's gonna get.
Shayla says Miss Vagina to you.
Nice. I like
Tiger says Desiree, that's even worse. Tiger, how you feeling, man? It was coming at you a little sideways and calling you a rapist. Are you a rapist? We want to know.
Who's Tiger?
Man, Tiger ain't do that, man.
Tiger, do you take the pussy?
No, man. Why would you do that right now, man?
I think too much trust the guy carrying the name Tiger if it's not his real name after what Tiger did to Kanye.
What?
But that's a different. You spell it differently.
Oh yeah.
Tiger, but you can't just throw.
Hey Tiger, I got you, man. Y'all need to know Tiger.
Moving on.
Appreciate it. Did anybody even answer the question?
The answer is you tell him.
No.
Hey, what's the song that I wanted?
You just changed the song right now. It was fun to get cracking.
When you, I knew what the hell I wanted to do. Teddy, pin their ass down.
No. You can't say that right.
No music now. You have a good crowd. Okay, fine. No music now. God damn it. I thought I had my own show. Moving on.
Then one moment you think you own something and then you realize
that's where I'm going to sit you to the side for a second.
that you're married.
So, Kanye West recently put on this ugly ass hat and went to the White House. I don't think I got against Kanye. I'm spoiler alert. The only thing I got against Kanye West is the shape of that hat. I feel like it should be a better shape. Stop reading this shit out loud, okay? Yeah. So he recently went to the White House and everybody just started calling him a coon, Uncle Tom, fuck Kanye this and Kanye that, and I get it. But where was that energy 10 years ago with Donald Trump? That's what I want to know. We're back. All the Kanye West haters and the dick riders, we're going to go ahead and collide today and have the biggest
cockfight?
Front hole. I'm about to say dick hole. Front hole fight that you know to man.
Now,
Kanye. So you still down with, bro?
I am.
Listen.
I'm
one of Kanye's biggest fucking fans, even though I was very upset when he canceled TLOP when he was supposed to perform. I had the tickets. I ordered a fur coat for it. Like I was really about to show up.
Yeah.
And he didn't show up.
Okay.
But come on, man.
Are you harboring though? Are you still harboring?
Yeah, that's what we want to know because you do sound like you're holding it.
No, I'm always be down with.
My favorite song in Life of Pablo. That's my shit.
My favorite part of Life of Pablo.
You know what I'm talking about?
The point is, I wanted to see
nobody ever knows what song I'm
talking about. He did not make it.
Okay.
And now he's rambling at the White House, acting like he's a spokesperson.
That was not a ramble.
It's not cool. It was, a lot of it was a ramble because he he's all over the place. You probably like him because I can tell you're kind of like him.
Oh.
You're kind of all over the place.
That's right.
Damn it.
You know I'm honest now. Listen, I haven't seen this guy since high school, but we've always been honest and talk shit.
Yeah, I am.
Right.
And now,
come on.
you know what I'm saying?
So, Bert is my spirit animal, though, for some reason.
I get it, but Kanye, come on, he's up there rambling. He can't stay on one topic all the way.
That's true.
Like, I mean, he's not doing nothing for black people. He's just condoning this. What is he doing for black people?
No.
However, I'm gonna always love Kanye's music. I think Kanye West is a musical genius, and we should like him for an artist because that's all the fuck he is.
I disagree.
What else is it?
That's like saying
he's an artist.
You can't do that.
Well, here's where I come in, and I'm gonna let Life work on his breathing technique. Okay?
Oh, you want to yell at me now?
No, he
Gonna make you mad?
He just want to say
Because
stuff.
I'm an asshole.
He just want to say stuff.
I just want to. He didn't let me finish.
Remember, I'm a comedian. I can say what I'm gonna say.
So here's my thing.
Can I be a comedian?
I really like.
Go ahead, Cash. You listen.
When people jump at the Kanye thing, I think that every single time they jump at the headline that the media gives you, and then you wait like 24 to 48 hours, and then you watch the entire interview, and then the entire interview is released, and you're like, oh, he was actually talking about helping issues that are afflicting our community. And what I did was I looked at a hat and looked at a headline, and then I decided to make an opinion. And I feel like that if you look at the definition of opinions.
Before I go on to this, right, I want to say this, right? Some of my best friends are white. As I say that, Angel, come get in the camera real quick. Some of my best friends are white. No, she doesn't want to. Come on, say hi. Some of my best friends are. Come here. Come on. I'm putting you on. Don't get red. Say hi.
Show up her in like we're at church.
Some of my best friends are white, right? Before I get here and before I go where I'm going at, some of my best friends are white. Okay.
She's a
right. Yeah, she is. She's pleasant.
Well, white women aren't as angry now.
No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? She's a little red. Go ahead with the get.
Like a broad in the way.
She fucks with it, you know.
She's like, she's one. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, let's come to the cookout. You can get potato salad.
You're not white.
Yeah, you're not white.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm gonna go. So we didn't talk about how you was saying. They cut it and piece it out. So if you watch the whole thing, he talked about ADHD, misdiagnosing kids, that teachers need to do a better job and they suck and make shit more creative. They're bored. Talked about gang violence. Talked about bringing more jobs in there. And the problem is, because he said this shit to Trump and Trump's a dickhead, everybody's like, nah, fuck Kanye. But just 12 years ago, niggas was getting Trump on their mixtape saying, oh, yes, this is Donald Trump and I support Young Buck. You know what I'm saying? All this other dumb shit. Yeah. And he was the nigga that was there. He was in. He tried to buy Will Smith's house, but the nigga didn't have the right address.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I remember that episode.
You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. He took pictures of RuPaul, everything. But
I think he was on the Bill Cosby show too.
All of that. You know what I'm saying? Him and Bill Cosby grabbed him in the front hole together.
Wow.
And they was with the shits.
You'll do Cosby like that too.
Cosby down.
Yeah, Cosby.
We're not going there.
Cosby need a better legal team.
Mm-hmm.
Just find out who's throwing hot dogs and sandwiches.
I wouldn't be mad if you hit me with a chicken patty, but you hit me with a hot dog bun. It's a double entendre.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't believe the chicken patty story only because I know how crazy niggas go in prison for the chicken patties.
Free bill.
Like they do not.
They already debunked that. It's not true.
Chicken patty day is like pizza day in grade school. You do not throw the pizza. That's not the day you have
somebody writing something.
They debunked that. It's not true. He didn't do it with Patty.
You're right.
All right. Let me wait on Kanye real quick.
Nobody cares what you think, Fred.
Nobody cares what I think?
No, wait.
So I have no issue with Kanye coming up with different ideas that could help black people. Yeah. I just wish he would have came in there with a laid out plan, like a piece of paper saying what we can do.
Why?
No, wait, pause. I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm not saying anything was wrong with it. I just said he should have took the next step.
That's Kanye West, though. You can't.
I understand who he is. I'm just
saying Kanye West.
Hey, pause.
He should have had.
Y'all calm down real quick. I want to bring something to attention. We're all dressed alike.
Oh shit! What?
Damn. I've never dressed like two other men before.
Hey!
I have brothers, so I'm dressed like other men all the time. For Halloween until I stop celebrating that bullshit.
Little known life fact: when I was 12 years old, I went as Malcolm X for Halloween, and white people did not give me candy and everything.
Did white people not give you candy because you lived in a black neighborhood, or did you knocking on white doors and they was just like, nah, bro?
Take a poll: Kanye 2020 or nah? Is y'all voting for Kanye? Y'all voting for God? I am.
Emotionally not stable. Like, come on, tell the truth.
You saying you're not going to vote for Kanye because he's not stable, but we just got
not emotionally stable. I didn't vote for that motherfucker either.
But he's here.
He is here, but I had no control over that. Clearly, none of us did.
Hey, he should. You know,
the electoral college.
Bernie Madoff should be his running mate.
But my thing is, Kanye take too long to get this point. Right, wrong.
All right, so you
when
vote.
Kanye talk,
you
go
vote
listen
for Kanye
to
or no?
Kanye talk. Tell me that nigga don't sound like your homeboy that's like drunk off Hennessy, done had a Percocet or two, and he can't get to the point. He just ramble.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
We don't come from a generation right now where we can listen to you ramble.
Hold on.
You gotta get to the point. We unfollow.
Let me ask you a dumb question real quick.
People actually
who you running against?
Who he running against?
Yeah, we gotta find out, man. We do gotta find out.
Yeah,
he's running against Donald Trump.
I'm voting for Kanye.
Well, yeah,
so
you're right. Yeah,
he's running against Donald Trump.
I don't want to vote, man. Goddamn, I don't want to vote.
Kanye runs in 2020. Kanye versus
Go
Trump.
to the chat. Andre says
Kanye will win. Kanye gonna get them young people out to vote.
Hold on, man.
Young people don't get out and vote. Kanye gonna get them to vote.
You mean to tell me our choices are Kanye or Trump?
Yeah. Who you voting for?
Man,
Somebody said Kim Kardashian led her
political
run.
party.
Desi, you can't even vote because they're holding your voter registration card hostage. You don't have a dog in this fight.
It's because they found out that you're not. They found out that you're more likely to vote because you're not fully black.
Wait a minute. What?
Well, they're holding about 5,300.
I mean, y'all want me to, but y'all don't want me to.
Oh man, I'm scared.
This shit got racist as fuck.
2020, man. I'm
You said it was
scared.
a racial show.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll lay down on the sword. Black people have an opinion about everything, but they don't vote about everything that they have an opinion about.
Right.
What happened?
And if they voted more and opinionated themselves across Facebook less, then they would complain about a lot less things.
Why haven't we started our own party yet?
Time for some sound effects.
We did
When?
the Black Panther Party.
No, I mean like.
You just had a party. It was called
It was a political party.
It did start out, yeah, but
And then the FBI sabotaged that party, and then it became GDs, Vice Lords, Bloods, and Crips.
So whoop!
And then the second generation said, "We tried it the peaceful way.
Now
Now we're
what's
gonna do it the
bragging
gangster
blood?
way." And then they tried to take their freedom through fighting, but then they fought.
take your sound. Take your sound.
No, I like this. I like the sound. All right, so me, I'm voting for Kanye regardless. Kanye West can run against Obama, and I would vote for Kanye.
What? Shut up. What?
Shut me up.
Word.
Are you serious? That's how you feel?
What did Obama do?
This is so we really about to go there.
Larry Hoover's still in prison.
When did
If Donald Trump
When
pardons Larry Hoover, I will go register to vote.
did
Didn't say I would
Trayvon
vote.
Martin happen? Was that under Trump, Bush, or Obama?
2012, man.
That's
my baby
Obama's
father.
era. I can't breathe.
The trunk
When did
is
that happen?
loose.
That was all.
Don't zoom in.
All of that shit was under Obama's regime. And not to say that he's the cause for it, but how did he respond to it? Did he do press
Sometimes he
conferences and
says things.
speeches?
Just to make people mad.
Nah, he only showed up for the church one.
He did the Trayvon Martin one after LeBron, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Paul already did it, so he didn't respond instantly. And
What's
then,
happening? So we're going
and then the
from
Charleston 9. I think
Kanye
he
West
did
to
something for that.
Obama bashing. Dope. But he did not give a shit.
No, I'm not bashing. I'm just saying he didn't really do it.
He didn't want to speak on Trayvon
Hey, man,
Martin.
look,
He lost respect for him.
Did my nigga not show up every day?
All
Okay,
he had to do was say,
y'all should be happy my nigga showed up every day.
"Oh yeah," because that's the fucking
I'm
bar.
a fun guy.
So he ain't quit.
Obviously, I love the game.
So
of
every day,
Just
basketball.
want to say that Biden, I'm
It's just
feeling
more question you
a
have to
little under the
ask
weather.
in order for me to tell you
And,
about myself.
I'm not
I
gonna
just
be
can't
able
give
to
you a
make
whole
it,
spiel.
The dog ain't had no
I feel like
scandals.
this.
No, my dog ain't had no
I'll
scandals.
say this. If Obama did what we expected him to do, he wouldn't have got 2 terms. He would have only
He should
got
have did it
one
on the
term.
second time. Son.
He would only got 1 term.
I thought it was
I
gonna
was
be like.
low-key upset though in the second
I thought it was
time
gonna be
he
like,
did so
you know what I'm saying, like free Kool-Aid.
Like, all right, this your last try. This your last
I thought it was gonna be
This
like
your last month.
That's what I was
let's
gonna
start
ask.
doing
When
stuff.
did you
Year
want
6.
from Obama?
Okay, no. Let me answer. I wanted
everything.
white people to get higher taxes. I wanted less police.
I'm sorry, Angel. Well, you
I
never
wanted
did
more fried chicken.
See,
I wanted free, but I did
But these are all logical things
I
to ask
wanted
for.
free Kool-Aid on Wednesdays.
Just Wednesday?
No, free this Wednesday. We have to pay for Kool-Aid. You know what the Kool-Aid is? To go out of business because we got to drink flavor.
no, real talk.
I wanted everybody.
Congress stopped a lot of the shit that he was trying to put in place.
Okay.
I expected in year 6 for him to be like, veto. Let's put all that shit in place.
Executive orders. He could have did it.
Executive
Trump did
orders.
it the first day he got in. Here's what I'm
I
saying.
wanted him to hire the Fruit of Islam and replace the Secret Service.
That would have been cool too.
Here's the things I wanted. I
I'm
wanted
serious.
every person in the
I expected
state.
a whole lot more nigga shit to happen besides
I wanted
some
every
basketball
individual
court
in the
and
state where
overalls.
marijuana was legalized to be free.
I wanted a lot more
Instant.
weed.
That makes no sense too.
I wanted everybody in the state where marijuana was legalized to be free. The
I
day
wanted
that it was
strippers to
legalized.
have a pitching plan.
Donald Glover for president. Now they want Donald Glover.
I think I got me a vote. All right, I'm not a citizen per se, not a natural born citizen, but we're going on. What else do I want?
When you said
From Obama,
like, yo,
or you talking about just period?
If there was a nigga in office, this is what I envision would happen. I I would be able to get pulled over at least 3 times in a month and say, I'm black, and then they let me go.
So you wanted white privilege.
You wanted white privilege.
You wanted white privilege.
Ask the chat. What would you have wanted Obama to do, chat?
I thought you were talking about Kanye.
No, we're talking about.
We were.
I wanted Larry Hoover pardon.
No.
What's that? I wanted Big Meech pardon.
No.
So you want Big
I wanted
Meech?
Jeezy to perform "My President Is Black" at the inauguration ball.
Big Meech is already coming out.
Too.
Big Meech is already getting out, so we don't need that.
Did he snitch?
No.
He should have.
He did his time.
He did?
Yeah, he did his time. He served. He out.
He should have been out. Yo, he should have been out 8 years ago.
That's true, but you know.
Let's go to the chat. What did Angel say? I don't trust the government. Period. Whoever it is, fuck them.
Thumbs up.
Do you get EBT?
Sheila says, yeah, I wanted more food stamps.
I know that's
I wanted the threshold for food stamps to be raised.
Number 1.
I wanted them to revamp child support. I wanted Nike to be the official shoe of the Oval Office.
Shout out to Kaepernick.
It's on the way.
I wanted
Now if Yeezy get in there, it's gonna be 3 stripes.
Yeah. What else? I can think of a lot.
Yeah.
But she said 3 things and you just kept going.
No,
I just want you to know that.
Purge. I wanted the purge to be real.
Oh my
I
No.
tried.
for the
And
purge.
post-apocalypse.
Are you prepared for the purge?
I'm with the purge. I'm with
You
the
be
shit.
prepared.
Are you prepared for the
I'm
purge?
prepared for the. I'm prepared. I just taught my
Shut the fuck
daughter
up. No,
and
shut
my
the fuck
wife.
If that fucking buzzer go off right now, your ass is
I'm
under
with the
table.
shit.
You
That's
under the
my
table.
wife.
You under the table.
I just taught my wife and my
under the
daughter how to
table.
wrestle a fucking alligator.
You
on
done,
Friday.
dog. You done.
Shayla, did I not
If
teach you
that
how
buzzer go off
to put
right
your
now,
nose, your finger in the air between the air holes?
Cash, that buzzer go off right now. He's screaming. I
That's
promise
true,
you.
but how does wrestling the
Pause,
alligator
pause.
equate to purge
Shayla,
readiness?
how many times during the week do I prepare for the zombie apocalypse? Every fucking day!
But fighting zombies and fighting functioning brain using humans with guns is 2 different
I
preparations.
practice
Why are
on
we not
real
talking
people.
about Kanye?
Because we're talking about zombies
Now
right
it's
now.
on zombies.
Are we talking Walking Dead?
No.
If you can survive,
It's on
The purge, zombies, all of that.
I'm just saying you can't
My nigga, I
prepare
got
for a zombie
spike backs,
apocalypse and be ready
assault
for the purge at
rifles,
the same time.
bulletproof vests,
Totally
and
different
fireproof windows. Include the chat in this, okay? I don't want to include them right now. They're probably boring. Just kidding.
We've said just about everything they said.
Beth says, yeah, I'm late, I know, but hey, y'all.
What up,
Beth,
man?
you're white, you should have been
Hey,
on
shout
top.
out to Tiger. Facts about the bud, though. Yes, Obama should have freed
All right,
everybody.
facts about the bud, though.
Everybody that got marijuana charges. We're gonna legalize it.
Desiree says, Donald Glover for president. I don't like his dress choices. No.
And they say he stinks.
Who cares? Who cares?
His chest hairs are nappy. I'm not voting for no nigga with nappy chest hair.
Desi.
Like
Desi.
organic deodorant, like,
Desi.
you know.
I keep saying Desi like she not paying attention.
Desi.
It's really life. Shut
Because
up.
y'all, I can't hear you.
All right,
My bad.
Desi.
Yeah,
Would you 2020 Kanye running against Trump? Who you voting for?
they're not running against each other. They best friends. They're gonna be running mates.
No, they can't be running mates because if he reruns, he has to run with Mike Pence. Don't try to change the question. Kanye's
I don't
running
even know where
against
you're
Trump. Who
sitting
you
at.
voting for?
So that's when I gracefully bow out and relinquish my citizenship, and I move
That's why
to.
you don't have your voter registration now.
Exactly.
They knew
That's
you
why I
were
was
gonna
talking
sign
over her because I knew she wouldn't say anything fundamental on this one.
You know what? I don't know. I honestly, you know what? They're both Geminis, and so they're both crazy. So I don't know who's worse. I'd have to go with the lesser of 2 evils.
I would vote for Kanye for 2 reasons.
And you know what? Kanye would probably be the lesser of 2 evils.
One, Kanye West is influenced by the people around him more so than Trump. Trump will
You know
just
what?
fire you.
I'll vote for Kanye. I'll vote for Kanye as long as Kris Jenner is his running mate, because she can make money.
That statement scared the shit out of me, Desi. Perfect sense.
He doesn't get scared often.
I don't.
But I'm just saying though, she might be able to do something with this economy. So
Kanye West admitted that he was in the something
Like what?
place, and
Like the
nobody
economy
from the
stick off?
Kardashians
I mean, front hole?
put out a press statement saying like, all right, when he said he was in the something place, they had nothing to do with this. Like, they just let it roll.
What's happening here? I'm like,
What
I
was
stopped paying attention like 7 minutes ago. What are we talking about again?
Sunken place.
Kanye.
We're not talking about the sucker.
I think
Basically, a sunken place.
Kanye is woke, my nigga. What is the one thing that he said?
Whoa.
All right, so look, when Kanye West told us,
Kanye's not woke, he's
so
a
like,
free spirit.
no. So look,
Kanye woke.
He's a very
I'm way
free
woker
spirit.
than your
every
black
time
ass.
Kanye West
I'm not
puts on
woke.
the
I'm a
hat,
free spirit.
every time Kanye West puts on the hat, I get nervous. But when he said that time is a myth,
Time is a myth.
when he
was
said
Kanye.
people are plagued by this, and the reason that they haven't gotten over it is because of time. Don't blame it on time because time is a myth. When he said time is a myth, I was like, that nigga woke. Yeah.
I don't even
he's
know where
aware
you're
of
sitting
what
at.
he's doing.
Kanye knows what he's talking
You
about.
gotta post
I
check.
trust this nigga. I trust him. You know, because sometimes your wife she be super mad at the restaurant, but then she be like, it was supposed to be cheese on his eggs, and be like, she good.
Yeah,
She good. Let her go.
And so, and they know this because I go on about 3 to 4 rants maybe weekly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What? Oh, I'm sorry.
So they know when I'm like. And sometimes if I go way off, then Cash can come in my inbox and be like, "Are you okay?" Because your rant sounded a little bit more violent than usual.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm a little off right now." And he'd be like, "Maybe you should meditate." And then I go meditate. Then my rant gets back.
I do tell him to meditate. I wish Mac Miller listened to J. Cole.
Meditate. All right, so Beth wants to know what's been going on so far. Beth, I lost it, so I'll figure out where we're at. First we buried
Chris, hit
it.
us with a recap.
As I look at Randy.
Yeah, we buried
I got odd.
You don't put cheese on your eggs.
I do put cheese on my eggs.
Put cheese in my eggs.
Well, that's the same thing.
I put cheese on every fucking thing. I'm gonna die of
There's a difference in my almond, brother.
No, it's not because it's never the cheese is never really in the egg. It's always on the egg.
Cheese in the egg is much better than cheese on top of the egg.
I like cheese in my eggs and I put them on top of the egg.
You put the motherfucking cheddar and the motherfucking pepper jack cheese inside the egg.
And then what you put on the top?
All right, so you put it what? You put it on top of the egg and you fold the egg on top of the cheese, so that's cheese on the egg.
You sound like a bitch nigga, man.
What?
That's right.
Because I put cheese in the egg?
You sound just like a
Look, listen, everybody's trying to talk this shit.
Nigga, we can do this shit right now.
Help him out. Tell him there's cheese on the eggs.
If you are putting cheese in the eggs, then water is wet.
What?
Exactly.
And the earth is
Exactly.
Water is not
Oh
wet.
my God. What?
Because in order to put cheese in the eggs, there has to be like a chemical bond.
Water's not wet, man.
I
You want to bring that back up?
I had them this morning. It was delicious.
Man, look.
Water is not
Moving
wet.
on.
Cheese is not in eggs. It is on eggs.
Moving on.
Because my little known fact, I did not start eating grits until I got married.
Word? We see oatmeal?
No, my
All right,
parents
pause.
were like, what's
Did
in
your
it?
marriage bring grits into your life, or did you
Absolutely.
just
It was-
coincidentally
No,
start
it
eating
was
grits?
it was probably the best thing about my
Only
marriage,
yellow grits?
besides the sex. Because I don't really like people telling me what to do. She tells me what to do a lot.
Y'all, I'm telling you, yellow bricks.
I like both.
Yellow bricks. They're yellow bricks.
All right, I think that we should talk about relationships now.
Okay, Cass, hit it, your part.
Let's go.
This is my
That
part.
was literally 40 minutes. Let's go.
But way less dick talk.
37. Cool. We buried dick successfully. Now, relationships.
Play with me.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
He's out the box.
So
I think I got Tourette's.
Cash and
I
Charleston.
think so too.
I'm here. You know what?
I think something's wrong.
I think you should have a segment. Just say some shit.
Yeah.
Just say some
Just
shit.
go
Bring up the
in.
topic. What's the topic?
Hold on, can we do a
Shit.
theme song for it first?
Hell yeah.
Randy Skye's gonna be talking that shit. Hey, Randy Skye about to talk that shit.
You
She's
sing.
a comedian.
You sing. I do the beat.
All right, go.
Okay.
You do the singing. I'm gonna find the
Randy
beat.
Skye's about to talk her shit. Ooh, she's a comedian. She's funny. She can be offensive, and you got to laugh, bitch. She's offensive, and you got to laugh, bitch. Ooh. Randy Skye's about to talk the shit. She's offensive, but she's a comedian, so you gotta laugh, bitch.
Look,
Go.
like
Hit
the
it.
song is really whack.
Go
It's
ahead.
really going
Hey.
down right now.
Scoot over, Drum roll.
All right,
Get in here.
I'm in here. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Introducing Randy Skye.
Randy.
Randy, I wish I had this.
Anything? That's it.
You can talk about anything.
But you say you guys are talking about relationships.
Yeah, relationships.
So
I don't even know where I'm
you can
sitting
stay
at.
on. You can stay on that topic.
You just talk some shit.
Relationships. Let's see, ladies. I'm gonna ask the ladies in the crowd.
Oh, shit.
And men, you know what I find out
Oh,
strange
shit.
about relationships? For one, men
That's us.
Y'all retarded. Like, here's the thing with y'all.
Is that the Dawson thing? You just talking about Charlie. Go ahead.
Okay. Here's the thing. No, seriously. Here's the thing with dudes, and all y'all can attest to this right here. Here's the thing with dudes. Say you got a dude, you liking him. Y'all ain't made it official or nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? You liking this guy. You showing him that you like him, right? 9 times out of 10, he maybe.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's real love.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
I didn't think I love my wife.
But you're interested in him. You want to see him often. You want to see him most of the time. A new dude will run from
you
that.
said that I was looking in that direction.
Yeah, it's okay.
Shut the fuck up and let me finish.
She pulls those
a new
titties out
dude
anyway.
would run from that. Right or
baby.
wrong. A lot of
Why are we
times,
talking about titties?
new dudes would run from that.
Angel is
Right?
on the White Couch.
You gonna shut the fuck up so I can get to my point? Oh, we can't say F.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
It's just a certain number, and you're definitely under the number.
But the thing is, with men, they run from that. They think you too clingy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you too clingy. I don't want to be around you. But when you treat a man like how they treat women, like, say if you fuck a dude and never call him, I promise you he gonna chase the fuck out you. Men like to hunt. Why is that?
Women are, okay, so now you about to go to my theory. I wrote a book called Men Are Hunters, Women Are Gatherers. That's why sometimes relationships don't work. Buy my book.
Steve Harvey over here keep writing books.
And the reason why is because we like to hunt. You guys like to gather. So when you gather, you go like, here, this is gather. Like, oh, here go my acorns. Oh, here go my strawberries. Oh, here go my corn. Let me put it in the cupboard. Us, we go, we smell, we look for blood, we kill. Eat that shit, then we go kill again. Eat that shit, then we kill another motherfucking time, and we eat that shit all the while. You're like, hey, I still got all the nuts and berries for the whole winter because I'm a gatherer.
But you know, I always tell my homegirls, like, don't call these dudes. Don't ask to be with them. He gonna call you. Because when you call a man nice, if you call a man all the time, you text him all the time.
So, ladies, you bring it first. If you want to do it, husband up that nigga, fuck him and don't call him. Read the disclaimer.
Yeah. Fuck them and don't call them.
We ain't even our feelings.
I made 3 fucks, right?
How many fucks did she say? No, you don't, when you say the word, fuck, accent about fuck, it doesn't count as a fuck.
Yes, it does.
It always has.
It always has.
Shit.
You know what else is a good thing about
so I'm done with fuck
though?
You'll fuck
Side note, like one good thing about long-term relationships, y'all married, married people, you can talk to. Isn't it a beautiful thing?
The best part about being married,
like you can ask somebody to like. You can ask your husband like. She can ask you like, you know, look. I mean, you can ask. I should have been looking at. You can ask your wife like.
Your husband.
You can ask her to look at your balls, like at the bottom of your balls, like if there's a bump on it. You could be like, what is that down there? That's the joys of being in a long-term relationship.
Sometimes she tells me I got a bump on my balls, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it'd be like, while I was down
there,
you
that with
balls,
no
I an extra
like,
bump.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that.
now, hold on. Wait. Who got Nestle cream?
New question. Does French have bumps on his balls?
No.
Damn it.
I take care of myself.
Somebody got a bump on their balls.
My balls are
somebody got a bump on their balls. Somebody got a bump on their balls.
I put nothing but oil on their balls.
It's that guy in the back.
in the shirt.
He didn't give no facial expression. He didn't give no facial expression. He was just like, how she know about the bump though?
So y'all look alike.
He's trying it.
It's your twin.
He's trying it.
Oh, he can't say that. He doesn't want anybody to know that he's a twin.
Oh shit.
Well, your twin got
wait, time up.
The whole
room. This is a hip hop gold moment. So y'all remember Warning? Y'all know the song Warning? Biggie song Warning? Where he was like, "Who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning." All right, so y'all remember at the end of the song, it was 2 guys sitting outside Biggie's house, and they was about to break in. And he was like, "What's that on your head? You got a red dot on your head." He was like, "Oh shit!" It was like, "Oh, you got a red dot on your head too." It's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, so we want to get the
check off.
Check. Answer now. Do you or do you not have an excess bump on your balls? Go.
No. What?
No, the relationship question was.
What are you talking about?
What the fuck they gotta do with relationships?
The relationship question was, why do men like to hunt? And I'm gonna tell you why.
It's all about the chase.
But I want everybody else to answer first because my answer is gonna be like some metaphysical shit. All right, fuck it. Y'all took too long.
Damn it.
All right, pussy. Yeah, y'all metaphysical shit. So here it comes. So here's the metaphysical.
I thought you already answered it. It was pussy.
No. Before you answer, I'll answer.
No, he said he wants to answer.
All right, so here we go. So as men, because we are portrayed as stronger in the past, genetically, memories are passed down. So that need to hunt has been embedded in our DNA. And so it's passed down historically. And since we don't hunt for food, then we hunt for something else to feel that urge. And so what we hunted for now,
I hunt for the murder,
is women. What I challenge men to do is hunt for ways to excite or change or elevate your relationship. And then that way you can still serve that hunt urge, but it doesn't, ruin your relationship. There you go.
I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Desiree, how do you feel? You quiet because we're rambling over here.
Well, yeah, I can't.
Let's talk about your shot that you just recently shot. Let's talk about that.
You gonna put my shot out in the?
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what's you shooting shots? You shooting shots?
That's my sis. I know everything.
Wait, Desi shot a shot at
She shot her shot.
Hold up.
And she 3-point Curry from the fucking half court. No, she didn't shoot it at you.
I don't know. She didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He looked. He checked to see if he shot.
All right.
Go, Des. Go.
Did he shoot at me? Hold on. Let me check.
Okay, so you want the story on how I shot my shot, or just kind of?
Did you feel empowered that you was the one that shot your
You
shot?
know what? No, it was actually very nerve-wracking, to be quite honest.
Oh,
because
wow. Welcome to manhood.
So pretty much I was watching this dude's story, and I watch his story all the time on Snapchat.
Stalking. First part of it.
Stalking?
Yeah, that's good.
No,
No.
I stalked my
Sometimes
wife
you got to
for
stalk.
several
Sometimes you got to stalk people in love. What's up, man?
No,
Good job.
I
Desi.
didn't stalk him. I didn't stalk him. Like
All right, but keep going, Desi.
right there.
we're Snapchat friends.
Stalking.
When you're hunting, you have to stalk your prey. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so no, like he was talking. He's a Redskins fan, so he was talking about Cowboys. He's like Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants. I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all took an L. This was like last Monday, and so I went in there. I was like, oh, can I talk shit now since you're carrying that L too as a Redskins fan? And that's how
Y'all embrace your L's.
Gotta embrace the L.
I know where you're sitting at.
Did y'all have sex?
No, actually, no, because
He's far.
he stayed too late.
Total
He
interest in
stayed too late. So no.
But
Keep going.
Keep going. No, I'm just playing Desiree. Keep going.
No, like honestly, like I did that, and I really wasn't expecting a reply, so I didn't really think too much of it. Then he kind of replied. We went back and forth, and then we ended up being on the phone for like 5 hours on some high school
that
shit.
nigga talk on the phone.
Yeah, y'all gonna fuck, man.
Yeah. That's 3.
Randy sees a fuck in your future.
Look, Desi, I'm gonna tell you this.
It's gonna be some
Because you're in hunter
Really
mode.
like the Redskins,
All right.
after
So
all.
let me
you gotta talk.
let me break this down. You're in hunter mode right now, Desi. So what you gotta do is realize that even though mentally you're hunting, to not overdo it, because sometimes you throw some bait out there. You know what that bait is? A picture of a front hole or titties. So don't throw no bait out there.
But do you like football? Like, do you watch football?
Oh,
Yeah, she loves.
Oh, okay, just making sure that she didn't comment on the football post and he thinks
Oh, no,
that,
she's with
he
the
didn't
shit.
found the one that want to watch football with him.
Yeah,
No,
for me, I've
She ain't really that in.
had sex with people I haven't
That
had
would be-
conversations with. So if I have a 5-hour long conversation, I'm definitely expecting.
So as Bill Cosby though.
God. Free Bill, man. Free Bill.
I did it. I think
But you know what?
Bring the mic down. We ain't anybody feeling so zero responsibility.
I mean-
I'll come ourselves on the show.
how much views? Oh, I lost 6 views with that shit. Every time I managed to run people out of this shit.
Are you fucking with the cause, man?
Cause see, what happened was I put the drink in the drink and then she went
Yeah.
all right, time is gonna come for you because I keep getting on
Tell you
him.
what, I don't understand how you could enjoy that, because I need like a little bit of talking back and throwing it back for me to enjoy it. And you can't talk back when you're drugged. Like I need you to talk your shit while I'm tapping that shit.
I feel you. Like
I want to slap your like. Have you ever slapped your wife's wife? Right, wife. So you slapped your wife's ass, and you like it was like a bad slap. Like it wasn't a good slap because like she was like moving, and you tried to time it, and you timed it wrong.
And it like hurt this part of your hand a little bit.
Yeah, but then she had to tell you like do it harder because like she knew you messed up, but she wanted to tell you messed up. So
we got our viewers back since you said ass.
Yeah, so she say like slap it harder. Like I've had that before. Like if I'm slapping the ass and like I off slap that shit where it's not like the perfectly timed slap where it's like a, but it ain't a, you know what I'm saying? And then she would like slap it harder. Like I need that, and you can't tell me slap it harder if you're drugged. So I don't know what Cosby be on, but he definitely has to be on some like
necrophilia.
Yeah, I was about to say there's people who get into that, so you never know. When it comes to sex, there's all kind of crazy.
What if all date
Cosby
rapers
had so much pussy that he needed something different, and he went to dead bodies.
Whoa! I just my mind blown. My mind blown. Look, I just had a thought. What if all date rapers aren't really trying to rape women? They're just trying to have sex with dead people, and there's no dead people to have sex with.
I think you need to read the disclaimer.
So they drug you so you can be as close to a dead person, so they can have their necrophilia done. Yeah, because where else can they find a dead body?
I subconsciously told him stop touching me, but hey, hold on.
Wait a minute. What happened here?
Don't touch me after making a statement like that. All right. He just said, hold up, time out. You just said people want to have sex with dead people.
It's called necrophilia. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Necrophilia. But you know what? You can get parasites from having sex with dead people.
Oh, they told me to read this.
You can get rashes. You can get all kinds of weird stuff from necrophilia.
So what if people who does necrophilia people fuck? Because it's not like it's a whole bunch of dead bodies laying around.
It's usually mortuary workers. It's usually morgue workers.
Outcome of a result of ourselves.
Yeah, that's what they work at a funeral.
Whose man is this?
There's no cash report today.
They probably just I got a cash report. I got to teach y'all how to get $100,000.
We'll have to move on to the cash report because we're not talking about having sex with dead bodies.
Give you a whole spill.
Yeah, we don't want
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Everybody's because our relationship topic just turned into having sex with dead bodies. I don't know. I don't know how the fuck we got there. Because we could have been talking about tree huggers and all others, but we start talking about sex with dead bodies. I'm done.
We're a full spectrum show.
It's a full spectrum show.
Full spectrum show.
Something went wrong. Okay. Cash report. Go.
Not a good conversation.
Cash report. So I recently got approved for a $100,000 business loan.
Lady.
Congratulations. Now let me tell you how I played that motherfucking bank like a fool.
You gotta be honest. What you got approved for, and then tell them.
See, now I got questions.
So I got approved for $1.5 million, but I'm only taking out $100,000. All right.
Go ahead.
Let's check this.
Is it wet?
It's wet.
So, pussy.
All
right. No. Anytime I say pussy, it has nothing to do with anything that anybody is talking about. Pussy. Can we get why, Jelly? Yeah. So.
Can y'all hear me?
It's just us.
Oh, okay.
But all right, so cash report. This is how you do it. So what you do is you got to start a bank. You got to start a business account, right? So if you start a business account, all you need to do is go to the bank and say, "I own a business. This is the name of the business," and you open up the account. Now, a lot of people are gonna ask, "Where's my tax ID? Where's my LLC?" Just tell them it's a sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship means that I own the business 100%, and it's no distinguishing business for me. It's also known as a DBA, which is also known as for the business. So you tell them it's a sole proprietorship or DBA, and that it's you. Then they will open up the business account.
What?
Now that y'all got that, the next thing that you do, you have to show deposits, because the way that they track how successful your business is based off of your deposits. Crazy thing about deposits, it's all deposits: cash deposits, ATM deposits, check deposits from direct deposits, transfers from Cash App, PayPal, all of that. As long as it's going into your account, they count it. And they don't care how much you take out. So if you deposit $100,000 and take out $100,000, they don't care. You got a bad spending problem, but you making money. Now, how can you make that work for you? Let's say all you have is $1,000. You put that $1,000 into your business account. Every day you take that $1,000 out of that business account and you put it back into that business account. At the end of the month, your business generates $30,000, which equates to about $360,000 a year, and you got a $250,000 business. And now you're eligible for $1 million loan.
Booyah.
What the fuck?
And it costs nothing to open up the account.
Explain that to me one more time. Hey, you can hear. Hey, look at you can hear a dead body dropping this motherfucker.
Don't let it drop it on cash.
I feel like this is illegal.
Right. It sounds a little illegal. But...
No, it's above board.
What is illegal exactly?
It's above board. It's completely legal. It's the way that they do it. And the funny part about it is, I think it's kind of fucked up. But when a bank is loaning money to a business, they have less things to check than when they're loaning it to a person. Because if you ever try to get a bank loan as a personal loan, they're gonna ask you for your credit score. They're gonna ask you who's the last person you fucked, whether or not you got burnt. They're gonna ask you who else living in your house, who else in your household, where you work, how long have you been there, have you ever had any interruptions in your job employment. They're gonna ask you if you have any medical history. They ask all this shit just to give you money. Before a bank, send me your statements. I want to see your deposits. Your deposits look good. How much do you want?
Oh, you said for a bank, you should say for a business.
And as a business, guess what else you're not? Black.
That's true.
Are you sure?
Sure about that?
So as a business, you don't have to put your name. You just put your business name, and it's kind of hard to read a business name and think someone's black, unless you're dumb enough to name your business your name.
I was gonna name it nigger.
It's hard. It's hard for them to prove that you're black. Well, if you do it with a hard R, then they might just think that you're part of the KKK, which is a very financially stable stream of income. So.
Nigger coming soon. TM.
Is that an INC?
Yeah, you don't have to TM.
Nigger incorporated.
No, you don't have to incorporate it. Just soul prop it.
Oh, so I own nigger by myself?
I think we got to put a limit on nigger. Like, don't say it no more. Or we moving furniture.
We and any of our kill ourselves on the show. Who's making this part?
Yo, so that's the cash report. That's the quickest way to get a business loan. Now, as a financial advisor, I have to warn you, just because you get the loan is not a good thing, because you got to pay it back. So if you get a loan for $1 million and you blow $1 million and you don't have a way to pay that $1 million back, then you're in debt for $1 million.
If I'm dead from a cocaine overdose in a whorehouse, then I don't have to technically pay it back.
That's true. And the money is insured, so they're not going to like come and kill you for it or nothing like that. And just you can also, if you defraud them and like, not defraud them, but if you blow the $1 million, you can, at the end of blowing that $1 million, change your name for $200 and then you don't owe anybody anything.
So you want to party like Lamar Odom is what you're saying.
Epic.
I want to die like Lamar Odom, man. Like that's that nigga just died.
Huh? Is he dead?
He came back to life.
He said, I don't want to die like Lamar Odom, like the man.
That nigga for real deal died.
He did die.
He's not dead.
But he spent a weekend in the brothel.
I'm
doing coke.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
What's up? What'd you say, Desi?
I said he ain't dead.
No, I said,
dead.
But he was though. I just want to die like him and then come back to life.
You know what brought him back to life, right?
White women?
Cocaine.
Technically, yes. Technically, it was white women because the doctor put Khloe Kardashian in charge of all of his affairs. And once he found out Khloe Kardashian was putting all of his affairs, he came right back to life. Nope. I was just playing. My bad. I ain't dead.
Go to the chat. Monica says a mess. Good show. Desiree says don't blow it on a bag.
Yeah.
If anything I learned from this show is how to read.
Yeah.
Still trying to work on.
You got to get in that bag, man.
Desiree also said, and she did say vocally as well, she feels like this is illegal.
It's not illegal. It's 100% not illegal.
Can I borrow $25,000?
Sure.
Okay.
That shit comes with interest. Remember we told you?
Hey, I do charge interest to everybody, even family members.
I'm going to get a brick, so he's going to get his interest.
He's going to get
his
Wow. Yo, we and any of our affiliates hold zero responsibility for what the fuck he just said.
I do want to say.
If there's gonna be an IRS audit, I'm not part of it.
Oh hell no! He said you was a part of this.
You with this shit? You spam bam.
The IRS.
You built this brand, sis.
The IRS only wants the cut of the taxes. So if the IRS do an audit, then they're just gonna want the taxes based off of the revenue. But if you got a loan, you be good. Also, I don't want you to buy a brick with 25,000.
No.
Because I know some people, and you can get it for like.
What the fuck?
With 25 bands, I can get 3 of them. Oh,
okay,
shit,
yeah,
sorry,
okay. Just making sure.
And they're talking about houses, people.
Because we don't
brick houses.
No, we're talking about
brick houses.
1,000 grams of cocaine.
No, we're talking about brick houses. It was a nice brownstone that I saw.
Yes. We're not talking about heroin.
What's step 1, Cash?
Cash was step
1. Of buying the drugs or this 100,000?
No, we know step 1 to buy
Step one, go to a bank.
Get a hat like Heisenberg.
Step 1, go to a bank and tell them I want to open up a business account, and tell them it's a sole proprietorship.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It means you own the business.
That just means I own the business. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you tell them it's a sole prop. That's when you deal with business. That's they lingo. They say sole prop. If you say proprietorship, then it's gonna sound like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like it's a sole prop.
It's like you run up in a dope deal like, I would like to buy some drugs, and you're like, red flag.
Yeah. So you.
I'm like a sole proprietor. I have a business. It's a sole proprietorship. I'm here to open up an account, and I'm not black.
All right. Now, after you open up the bank account, then you deposit money into it. That counts as a deposit. Whatever you deposit into it is what you made for that month for that business. So if you take that same money out, that's just an expense. Businesses have expenses. If you put that money back in, then that's another deposit, and that's more revenue that your business has generated. And then that's how much your business makes based off of your deposit. They base what your business makes off of your deposit. That's pretty much it.
Like just direct.
Then after that,
paycheck and that shit.
Then after 2 months, you get bank statements. Like what you could really do, get paid by your job. Take your full check out of your regular bank account, deposit it into your business account. Deposit it into your business account, and then take it out of your business account and put it back in your regular banking account and use it. And then the next time you get paid, do the same thing. And then your business generates the same amount of money that your employment does.
Oh shit, I just seen the future. I'm gonna be in jail for 25 years. I'm not gonna do the right thing.
He said, I just so
it was something else. It was something else. Oh, car loans. So like, say like this, you go to a bank for a car loan, they'll give you a $60,000, $80,000, $40,000, $20,000, whatever amount car loan, but they will only do it if you're buying the car from a dealership, not if you're buying it from another person. So what you could do to circumvent that, remember last time I said we're going to go to the dark side, we're exploiting loopholes? The loophole in that is you can just put somebody's business name. So let's say I wanted to buy Shayla's car, but my bank won't approve it because I'm buying it from Shayla. Shayla can go to the bank and open up a DBA or a sole prop for Shayla's auto sales. And now I can buy Shayla's car from Shayla, and I just put Shayla's auto sales instead of Shayla. And then they'll approve it. And then Shayla gets, and then I get $30,000. Now let's say Shayla's car is paid off. She has a Beamer, right? It's paid off. It's worth $10,000. I can go to the bank and get a loan for $10,000 for Shayla's car, and then she gets the whole $10,000. That's actually something we can do right now today. The question is, what do you do with the loan? How do you increase that money? How do you get a benefit off of it? And if your life, you're gonna get a brick.
Now, first thing I'm gonna do is if I get 100K, right?
No.
First thing I do.
Huh?
No.
I'm getting a new mixer.
No. Let's stay. You gotta stay a step ahead of your next move. That's how you gotta be so coppers can't catch you. Just
his goals are reachable.
Okay.
And attainable.
100,000.
Yeah, I'm going to.
If I get $100,000,
you got 100,000.
You got it, ain't it? Or you lying?
no, it transfers in 3 business days. So I got approved. Remember the word I used earlier was approved. And then I told him I want 100,000 out of the 1.5 million that I was approved for.
I'm taking the whole 1.5 million.
What's the business
Buying
though?
a small ranch.
Like, are you
okay? That's too much information.
Like, you make apps or something? Like
no, I own
a
shoe company. It's called Mason de Baskets. So it's like an online shoe store where you buy
maybe
like
some murder.
expensive shoes.
Like sneakers?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Like limited edition.
Not even that. I just overprice it.
But I mean, they gotta be like shoes that are hard to find.
Nah, hype beasts will buy anything.
Wow.
So it don't even be shoes that's hard to find. It's just they too lazy to go into the store and get it. So I overprice it and I put it online.
Gotcha.
Guilty.
True.
Wow.
Tried to buy like 8 pair of shoes.
Like I got a pair of Adidas that's in store right now for $59.98. They're on my website for $250.
Well, those people are stupid.
They're not stupid.
Yeah.
Not everyone has access. So
You mean like famous people?
I guess somebody said some shit.
famous people do buy my shoes.
I'm just saying, your average person.
and
Like, if I
loopholes.
wanted to get that shoe,
I like
don't
that.
think
Can we get
would-
that on a shirt?
Front holes and loopholes.
Listen, no,
Oh
I got
my
a
gosh,
question.
she's
You
a
don't think that would be stupid for an average person, though? Like if I can get in my
Average
car
people-
and drive to the mall and catch an Uber for $5 and buy that shoe for $60, you don't think? But instead, I said I'm gonna just order it online for $200. I'm an average person.
Right.
Really not.
Yeah, you're not.
You get
But
what I'm saying.
Here's my thing. So it's kind of hard.
That's what I mean by stupid.
It's kind of hard to talk to me. So let me defilter it, because when I say stupid is in reference to abnormality, dumber than what is normally happening. And so I don't think it's stupid because it's not abnormal to what's already happening. But me personally, I do think it's not a
You
smart
think
way.
it makes sense?
I don't think it makes sense, but I know that
You can say all them big words all you want, brother. But if
I'm
it
a dumb
don't
in
make
that. I'm a
sense,
dumb in
it
that.
doesn't make sense.
Everybody's
you can break it down
stupid.
with an abnormal.
Basically what I'm saying is
But honey, if I can get in my car and go to Northwest Mall and get that shit for $60, it does not make sense for
Basically
me
what
to
I'm
order
saying
it
is-
online for $200. That's
basically what
all
I'm saying is
saying.
everybody's
No,
stupid.
it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense because people are lazy nowadays.
People are what?
Lazy.
People are lazy. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm a creature of
that damn
convenience.
lazy.
I'm a creature of convenience. If I can order it and deliver it to my doorstep, I will pay for it.
$100 to spend it on the shoe
Yes, they do.
because they ain't working. I said the average person.
No, they
You think
do.
a lazy person that ain't getting no money, they ain't doing nothing.
But
They ain't online
technically,
doing nothing.
I know
Got
unemployed
$200.
people
What?
that's buying
What
Jordans.
reality are you living in, my brother?
You know how many unemployed people smoke weed every day? How much does that cost?
That's called money.
$40 every time you
You think they
smoke.
buying it? Are they smoking with other people? Because we got Hoovers all over, baby.
Yeah, we got Hoovers all over,
Free Larry
but
Hoover.
somebody is buying. Somebody is buying. There's a lot of people that's unemployed, not generating income, but that don't
Here's the
stop them
thing.
from getting $200 per
You know what I'm saying? Here's the
I
thing.
don't want you to think I'm knocking your hustle.
No.
I respect it. My cousin does the
So
same thing.
no,
He
pause.
does
This is a website that is all over the world, right?
Yeah.
Technically, all he needs is 5 people per month to be that stupid. And
Yeah.
out of like 30 billion people,
7.2 billion.
And I'm sure,
Whatever.
yeah.
I wanted to over exaggerate to make you sound more ingenious, but fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you out.
I get it. I respect it. I respect
No,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying, from my aspect, an average mother that's working.
Oh, so how much
You
of
still go
this
to mall and buy
100K?
I have to disagree. I have to disagree because people are gonna pay for whatever if it's convenient. Like it could be the smallest thing and people are gonna pay for it.
That's where you got kids?
Yeah.
I got kids. I got a daughter, and I'm gonna let you know right now. Like if I can order it and it can be delivered to my doorstep, then I'm gonna pay for it. Like
For an extra $150?
And now she doesn't know. But what if you don't know?
What if you
You're
don't
living in a
know?
world- If you don't know that's extra $150, then you're good.
What you mean, what if you don't know? How can you not know?
I
Because you don't go to
literally
shoe
have
stores
not
on a
been in the
regular
mall
But you can
this
go
year.
online to shoe stores. All that stuff is online.
All this shit is
You can go to
overpriced.
Foot Locker online. You can go to Finish Line online.
Yeah, he's calling hypebeast. He didn't say anything but hypebeast, not regular people.
That's okay. I get it now. That's why I said, yeah, it's not. See, I don't know what that is.
Hey, guess what time it is? Oh, you got something to say?
Right.
Yeah, because Angel said,
See, I don't know what
Angel said Cynthia, I
You know what I'm
was
saying?
What?
She said she spent $25 for Uber Eats
Gotcha.
because she was too lazy to spend the $6 herself.
Yeah.
$25
I
for Uber Eats instead of going to the restaurant and buying it themselves. The difference in pay for that, if you look at it percentage wise, that's the same thing.
I like to eat brunch from Toast
I've done
in
that.
my drawers. I pay for
I've done that. I've paid double
4
for some
times is
stuff.
more. So $50 per shoe
And if it's
times 4,
surgeon,
that's $200.
and I want that seafood omelet, I'm paying the surgeon.
Hey, look, I've paid double for some pho, and pho's like $4, and to get it
For
delivered to
some
my
what?
job. Some pho. It's
It
pho.
sounds like she's
So free. I be paying for that.
It's pho.
And I'm like, this, you ain't gotta pay for nothing.
It's pho. If you go to a Vietnamese place, it's pho, but everybody else says pho.
You say faux.
It's pho. It's
With the
pho.
lady on the end.
Fuck.
It's pho.
Yeah, you are. Who said that? Who said this?
I do want to say this.
It is.
Jean-Pierre. Some bougie name.
Who the fuck is John Pierre?
Rashawn. However, Rashawn got thrown in with Jean-Pierre.
Whose mess is this? It's that time.
Yeah.
Hit it. You're here.
Hit my hair.
Hit it. You're here.
Oh, hit it. I'm here. Wow, we're just bad at hearing everybody.
Yeah.
Are you about to sing?
No.
No, I just say whose
That
man's
part
is
is-
this?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like we
You
just
wanna say-
yell.
Go ahead. Yeah. Who's
What's the website? Somebody wants to know the name of your
What's the
website.
website?
Oh, Mason de
Can you
Baskets.
type it?
How you spell that? What is like Mason? What?
You made a like a picture or something?
I'll put it in the chat in a minute.
And I'm gonna talk about you on my webcast as well.
Is it .com?
Yeah, the
We can put you on Melanated in that elevator. You and your brother.
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
am
yeah.
melanated. And watch me stand up because I'm elevated.
Yeah.
What
Melanated
happened
elevated.
to what the hell happened to Fritz? He's looking. All right. So whose man's is this?
Whose man's is this?
Whose man's is this? Desi, take notes. Go.
Are you talking to her?
No, I'm talking to you, Desi. Let's go.
Desi, it's
No,
4
you
weeks.
said take notes. You told me
Yeah.
to take notes.
Yeah, so I want you to get just like how what she just did.
Come on, Desi.
Oh, that was her? I
That
thought
was
that
her.
was Paige.
Hell no, that was her, son. She's
I got a
Lady
deep
Two
voice.
Titty.
She got a deep voice like Beyonce and
I got
Alicia
a deep
Keys.
voice.
That was deep. I thought that was Fridge or somebody.
Whose man's is this?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah,
Wait
that's
a
her.
minute, now you talking.
Yeah, I ain't got all that. I ain't got all that.
New champion. We got a new champion.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Step your fucking game up.
Oh, are we competing?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no, give me a little sippy sip now. Wait a
You
minute.
don't have to compete. 'Cause
This is the
that's
this is
your-
the world class whose
What
man's
you
is
got?
this.
Whose man's is this?
That's what you got.
Okay.
I give it
Die on that
Hey, look,
shit, my nigga.
I know she gonna kill you, but I'm gonna tell you why. Before she kill you, I'm gonna tell you why you gonna get killed. Because it's okay for women to scream during sex.
Wait. No.
So her throat is a lot more.
You trying to say I got a deep
Experience.
throat? Are you
No.
calling me deep throat? Like
No, I'm saying
subliminally?
I'm
What's
saying
going on
your
here?
throat has a lot more experience than his.
So I get to go again? I get to go
Yeah,
again?
kill that shit. Do
All
it.
right, here we go.
Let's go, Randy.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a competition. You didn't warm me up for this. Me.
Uh-huh. You see that thing she doing with her throat? You ain't never touched your throat before you scream. Yeah.
I don't.
There you
Whose
go.
man's is this?
I
Whose
didn't-
man's is
Here we
this?
go.
Yeah.
Whose man's is this?
She sounds like she choking on the front hole.
Damn.
That's damn
That's
good.
the whole gist of it.
That's damn good. That was a damn good whose man's.
Whose man's is this? Whose man's is this? Whose man? Whose man? Whose man's? Whose man's is this? Whose man's is this?
It's safe to say
Whose
she can
man?
never be back on the show again.
Yeah, I'm just a special guest. I
she's gonna
appreciate
get-
y'all for having me though. Like
I
that.
refuse.
Nah, it's been fun.
Yeah, I really do appreciate
You
y'all
wanna
for having me as
you wanna
well.
have a smoke after this?
I don't partake.
So,
Me neither.
a Colleton County man shot his cousin after warning the relative not to eat his salt and vinegar potato chips.
Come on, mumble.
Sheriff's deputy said Wednesday Ryan Dean Langdale, 19, now faces charges of attempted murder, using a firearm, and a violent crime, and obstructing justice in the critical wounding of his 17-year-old cousin.
All right, before you go any further, can I add one little simple twist before you go any details into this? I want the people that are viewing, because you know we play this game on my webcast as well, Shenanigans Room. Guess the race of the person that committed that crime.
What's kind of on this?
It's on the screen. Oh, damn, because I didn't know when you told me.
Everybody knows life is a sucker for white-on-white crime.
I can't believe it was white.
It's white.
That doesn't
This
sound like a
picture's
white
right there.
crime.
It doesn't. The Colleton, you can talk about it on the show. Don't read that.
I can't give it to him now that there's a picture on there.
Yeah. The Colleton County Sheriff's Office said Langdale reported that
I have a silent sneeze.
September 29th incident at his home in Hudson Mill Road in Ruffin was an accidental shooting, and really it was that nigga ate his chips and he hit him off with the.
I want to jump into this. I want to jump into this right now, right? Mm-hmm. So I stand behind him shooting his cousin for taking his chips, only because me and my brother have had a celebrity death match over a last slice of pizza before. Like we fought so hard, play with me, that we broke walls. Like we broke through drywall. I had a computer desk in my room. The computer desk was it slammed him through the computer desk. The last slice of pizza. My homie worked at a pizza place and he used to bring home a free pizza every day.
Was it pepperoni?
It was a Meat Lovers. And it was heavily seasoned. It was heavily seasoned because it was like one of those like local businesses. It wasn't like Papa John's or nothing like that. So this like you can't get this delivered. So Uber Eats can't even bring this to you, right? And I was like, we was like 15, 16, and he brought the pizza in my room. I felt because he was more so my friend and it was my room that last slice of pizza was my pizza. And my older brother, only because he slid out a couple seconds before me, thought that, nah, that's me. And he ate the pizza. No. He didn't eat the pizza. He was about to eat the pizza. And I said, don't eat that pizza. And he opened up his mouth and he put his tongue on it. And I slapped that fucking pizza out his mouth and his hand. And I slapped him at the same time. And then we broke out fighting.
It was like a
Yeah.
You critically wounded him, though.
Yeah. We were both critically wounded. We fucked each other up.
But nobody got to eat the pizza.
Nobody got that pizza. Because we had already decided it's going down.
Did your daddy come home and fuck you up?
Nah. When they saw the destruction, everybody was like surprised that we're both alive.
But when you really want something to eat and you know you saving it, come on now. If somebody eats your joint, like come on now. That is reasons to fight. You know
I will fuck somebody up over some food.
So. Yeah. Like I remember my little sister ate the last bit of my Ben & Jerry's fish.
I will also.
At the time,
I was really upset about that shit.
With our, attitudes, so it was just raw.
Yeah.
We didn't have that Musa shit.
Yeah, now I'm meditating. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And we ain't small, in comparison to Fridge and Life.
Your average male size.
So hold on. I'm 6'2", 199.
Was to fight over a slice of pizza. Our parents would probably just move.
They ain't gonna fight for too long.
They would just come home.
I would pay for that fight. I would pay for that 20 seconds. I would pay for that. Yeah, we fought for hours.
Yeah. Them two ain't gonna
I'm winning.
20 minutes. Every 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
And that seems like the longest 20 seconds of your goddamn life. You get in a fight when you over 30, bro. 2-minute fight over 30 feel like y'all been fighting for 45 minutes.
Yeah, you be huffing and puffing like.
You gonna miss work in the morning. Something gonna be hurt.
Me and French Fat, we probably would just agree to split that shit.
Right. So I was in high school. I had two homeboys fighting with one sweet 16 powder donut.
Oh no.
That shit was funny as hell.
I want to go to Duck Donuts.
Duck Donuts?
Duck Donuts is awesome.
Are they open?
But they ain't like these damn big.
Let's abruptly end the show right now and go get donuts. And like
we got a photo
almost ended
and just do live from the. We can wait. The photographer wants to take.
The photographer would like donuts.
The photographer likes donuts.
I feel the same way.
I don't care which Ashley is here. I'm going.
Wow.
I mean, I ended my relationship for an ex eat my last taco.
You don't care which Ashley.
I would like to say that Desiree has been talking about this damn taco for about 3 weeks. Desiree, who made this taco?
That was a secret.
It better not be Taco Bell. It better not be Taco Bell.
No. Desi is like 100% like she from that cloth. Like I lived in El Paso for like 10 years, so like she from there.
I need to. Where's the taco from?
It's from Leo's. Okay, Cash. I don't know if you ever been to Leo's.
Nah, because I played for this football team, and when I was varsity player, they gave me free tacos at Chico's Tacos, so I always ate them.
No, Chico's is gross.
I know,
but
it was free.
I grew up in El Paso, 20 plus years. but Leo's is my place. And I ordered tostadas a la tapatía. And
You
he
did
did
what
my
What the fuck you did? What was that?
She knew y'all was gonna get excited.
Say that again. Say that one time.
tostadas a la tapatía.
That's what I thought you said.
So I was heavily upset. But this is the thing though. I had just got out the hospital. So I was still trying to gain weight back, you know, and my nurse for my stoma had came to check on me. So I left my food in my room while I went to go, you know, she took my vitals and whatever. And my ex was in my room because he flew in for Christmas. And when I came back, my tacos were gone.
Because he flew in for Christmas. You make it seem like his presence was not welcome.
Not
when you come in eating our tacos and shit.
Not exactly. When I got
stay home.
This nigga flew in to see you and still didn't eat the taco.
And then
not that taco. Not that taco.
That's what you that damn taco.
No, all I'm saying though,
but it wasn't that taco.
But when you try, when you've been in the hospital for 7 weeks, that food is like, come on now. Like,
Desi, say front hole in Spanish.
Huh?
Say front hole in Spanish.
Don't say front hole in Spanish.
Say that shit.
Okay, you want me to say like pito or what?
No, you want to say the word front and then the word hole.
No, wait, no. say front hole in Spanish. Like front hole, not dick.
Front hole.
Dick is dead. It's buried someplace.
It wouldn't translate right though.
Yeah, I know, but just do
Google
it.
You say it, and we're waiting.
Somebody got
Just
it?
say the hole before the front.
I don't even know how to say front in
So would it
Spanish.
be
I can say
whole
under.
Front is frente.
Frente.
Front
Spanish is loosely translated. It is backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's hear it.
The whole front.
So front day hole?
No, because
You can't put A on the end of the
Frente
word.
number one, asshole. Frente. Frente hole.
Frente
Hole. Frente.
Frente hole.
Excuse me. How do you say? Can you take?
All right, I got it. So he was supposed to eat whole frente.
No.
Ole frente.
No, he just wasn't supposed to eat my food. Now, if I eat off his plate, that's fine. You can't eat off my plate.
He was supposed to eat frente taco, not her taco.
Yeah.
You can eat off. I can eat off your plate. You can't eat off mine.
Whoa.
Oh hell no.
Got to draw the line somewhere.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Those birds don't fly in Cash House.
That's all right. I'll still eat off your plate.
Y'all niggas got bats?
What happened? What's up?
I mean,
He said those birds don't fly inside. So y'all niggas got bats?
he used to order an extra large fry because he knew I was going to eat his fry.
You look up there.
He was a nice guy. What I would do, I would just fast and not eat, and you would have to starve trying to eat off.
I
my
wouldn't
plate.
starve though.
I would purposely not eat, and then
So
wait for
I
you to
would-
go to sleep.
Is y'all motherfuckers flirting right now?
Farting? No, we're not farting.
Who
Flirting.
Y'all flirting?
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 What's
Flirting. He said flirting.
Oh, flirting? No.
Who?
Oh.
My flirting is
You want
obvious.
to eat Desiree taco?
Check the.
Sounds like he's trying to eat Desiree's taco.
Message.
My flirting is a little subtle, but
I
I
just
don't
want
know.
to, Cash, I just want to put this out there just to let you know
If
that the same
there's any
threat.
taco that I want to eat.
Yeah, it's happening. I think I'm looking at it. Nope. Maybe. I felt the energy. Was it right?
One question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a
Read
little spiel.
the disclosure.
Oh.
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Yo, y'all is crazy. We ain't any of our
What did I
so
do?
zero
You're the one
responsibility.
making it all awkward in here.
He read a disclosure.
Don't
for
look
taco?
up. Don't look
That's
up.
kinda
Whatever
racist.
you do, Angel, do not look up in Cash because
Right. I thought
What?
she was looking at him the whole time. Then I turned around, I was like,
No, she's looking at the camera, making sure the camera angle's right, and I'm like directly in the line of the side of the camera.
Did you
Who?
dress her with your eyes?
I was
dress
looking at
everybody with
See
my
that?
eyes.
I'm gonna let
dress
you know.
Jamal with
I
my
was looking at my computer screen. I wasn't looking at the camera.
Damn it! You made me undress Jamal with my eyes. Why did you do that?
Why are we undressing people?
Jamal's naked,
Yeah.
but he still has on the Buccaneers hat and the Apple Watch though.
Yes, he does.
But-
What the fuck is
He said, "I don't like this show no more."
hold up.
Yo, he's packing up, son. This say we gotta wrap it up. Last word, Cash, bro.
Any chance you get, look, any chance you get, just undress people with your eyes.
I agree.
As often and early as possible.
No,
it wasn't as unpleasant as I initially thought, Jamal.
Yeah, man.
It's okay.
Good skin.
Mm-hmm.
Is that sexual assault?
Surprisingly, you are brown everywhere.
What?
Hold on. Hey, we didn't put that shit in the rule book, man. Addressing somebody with your eyes is sexual assault.
It is. It very much so is. And I want to apologize.
Yeah, we do not embrace rape culture here.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. You're going to reel it back in.
Jamal, I do not apologize.
I promise.
I hate when I have to put it
not tell you
it happened
the next
and it
time
made
I
us
do.
closer.
I promise I won't tell you.
Yeah, it won't happen again, but it happened and it made us closer.
I can't promise it won't happen again, but I can promise that I won't tell you.
I feel like every time Fridge wears all black, we're just undressing him with his eyes.
You don't need to. He's naked.
He's literally wearing
if it wasn't for this right here,
he has like the logo tattooed on his chest right now.
Oh, if you do, bro.
Last words, Randi Skye, comedian. Tell him where you bees at.
Where I be at?
Let's go.
Where I be at? I mean, you can catch me at the Comedy House in Columbia, South Carolina, once a month. We're Hot 103.9. Jokes. I also get booked there occasionally. I just opened up for Lunel.
Lunel.
She likes to talk about sucking.
I was with Shula King last weekend in Marion. I think next up I'm gonna be in Charlotte.
And then let's for the
lazy
hype beasts that don't want to travel outside of their house, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Comedian Randi Skye, and that's spelled Comedian Randi with an I, not a Y, RANDISKYE. You can also find me on Facebook, Comedian Randi Skye. I also do a
spell Skye with
wait. I spell Skye with an ESKYE. And yeah, I guess you could call it sister show.
So you spell Skye with a Y, but you don't spell Randy with a Y?
No, I mean I got no control over that. I didn't name myself. That's my real name.
This has been her name since forever I know. And you can also find her Instagram is IGotOneElfEar.com.
You wish. Also, you can check out my website as well, RandiSkyeComedy.com. You can book me through there as well. I'm popping, low key. I'm really
good. And she funny as shit.
And she's booked and busy.
Like on stage, it's a whole nother.
That's a hard thing to do. Like everybody says,
she commands presence. As soon as she walked in,
be a comedian.
You know the first thing I said?
Hey,
I want to smoke after the show.
Hey, do you picture people naked when you be on stage?
Nah. You
should picture
Nah, some people don't need to be naked.
Honestly, the lights are so bright a lot of times.
You can't
really see. Yeah.
That's why they be like, who said that?
Yeah, exactly. Like when I opened up Tyrese and Michelle.
So wait, so you can't see what they're doing right now?
Boy, Cash, boy, you put your hand on my leg one more time, then we fucking.
If you on a stage on a large scale, you ain't gonna see nobody.
Did you say flirting?
No, you said fuck you.
You keep
know what's going on.
You keep hitting me with the subtle leg touch, brother.
Picture Jamal naked real quick.
I don't want to do that.
Do it.
Daisy, get your boy, man.
I don't want to do that.
Picture Jamal naked real quick.
Get your boy, man. You touching my leg underneath the
He's
table.
a married man. His wife is in here.
Wait, who's my boy? You talking about
Cash?
He is
married. But yo, real talk though, make sure y'all follow me. I'm popping out here. I'm really doing my damn thing. I'm gonna be famous with it. I'm gonna let y'all know.
Shayla's not a married man. Picture
God
her
said
naked.
claim it. So we gonna claim it, and you can say that I came on Whose Man's Is This. I
Yes, appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all check me out on Thursdays.
All day.
Shenanigans.
Oh,
Shout y'all out as
that's
well.
why I know that you prefer fame or money. Go.
I wanna actually I'm doing it because I love it.
Ooh,
that's what I love.
It ain't about the fame or the money. You know, I'm gonna keep
Loopholes.
it real. I just turned 37 years old. I started doing stand-up a year ago. I've been funny my whole life.
She was.
You know, I've been funny my whole life. I know this nigga because we used to act stupid on the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been funny my whole life.
The bus and then
But I feel like nobody has this much success their first year doing comedy that I have. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is what God want me to do. So I do it because I like to give people laughter, man.
Yeah.
If I can take you away from your problems for 5 minutes and you laughing and having a ball, I did my job. I brought happiness to you.
Man. Talk that shit.
And that's real talk. Like, I really feel like this is what God
I
wants
don't
me
even
to
know where
do.
you're sitting at.
Ain't nothing realer than that.
I can't hear you.
All right, the show's over. Anybody that's still
Oh,
here,
what
we
about
just,
me? I gotta yell at people.
Nah, fuck that. We just reading credits right now.
All right.
These
So
are credits.
Shout out, though. Thank y'all.
Shouts out to my wife. She has a man bun in her hair right now. Shouts out to Angel. She's white. She has glasses. Shouts out to Cass's twin brother Dash. He's actually better.
Tamisha.
Shouts out to Tamisha for doing the shirts. Shouts out. We about to go to a photo shoot. I'm the sexiest cast member. And a lot of people tell me that I should do stand up, but I don't think I got what it takes.
You're right. Get on open mic.
Well, then do sit down.
They'll let you know.
Since you don't want to do stand up.
I do. I sit down and I talk my shit right here, and I make tens of thousands of people laugh. But live, I don't know.
You can do it.
I commend you. Fridge is black.
Whose man's is this?
Yeah, I jumped in on
I'm in
that.
this shit. Bye. It's over.